What's your next favorite feature off the top of your head?
I've got to say, it's one of the tiny things. It's actually the color change in the UI.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually, one of the things that I wanted ever since 2015 was the darker UI.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we've got a dark grey UI, I'm actually really loving that. So, if it was me, I'd go even darker, but I do love the fact that we now have a dark grey UI.
I agree. There's some, a lot of it's darker, but then there's some areas that are still white, and I feel like it really messes with the contrast. You know, like those white areas stand out more as everything else is dark. So I like it and I don't like it. I think I'm going to stick with the default workspace because I tried switching and it felt odd, but I don't know. I'll get used to the new dark interface. A lot of people like the other two, which one is kind of a frost blue-gray and the other one is a warm blue-gray.
There's the sepia one, isn't there? And, yeah, like cool grey.
Yeah.
No, I definitely like the dark one. The dark one, I switched to that kind of instantly, and I do like it.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I'd just go for something almost black.
Yeah.
But if it was me, I'd just have kind of a slider that just went from kind of white to black.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is in Photoshop. You can just move a slider and it changes everything. And I like Photoshops.
It's been years since I actually changed it, so
yeah,
I couldn't remember.
So this is Frost. Yeah. You can see it's a little bit kind of blue. The icons are white here whenever you select an icon. Sepia is the other one.
I didn't know if you wanted to do that because obviously.
Sorry.
Oh, are these just screenshots?
Yeah. Because you have to close Painter and reopen it if you want to reset the colors.
What I was going to say, because obviously otherwise you have to restart, don't you?
Yeah, but I had these saved, and then the dark looks like this. So
yeah,
it's a little bit darker. I like that, but then there's these areas that kind of have to be light. There's no way around that. Like, I guess the canvas is going to be white no matter what if that's how you're starting. And if you're using Windows 10, then this is going to be white and the input boxes will be white. But I would like it a lot better if those were maybe, kind of an off-white, light gray or something. Then it would kind of balance out the contrast better, I think.
Have you played with the presentation mode?
I have. As far as presentation mode, I have to assume I'll probably start using it a lot more when I get a little bit more into making more videos, because if you hit F11, you go into presentation mode, and that gets rid of the top Windows bar up at the top in the file menu, and it gives you a little bit more room at the bottom. So you're getting a little bit more screen real estate, and then you hit F11 to get out of presentation mode. There's a comment from McGav Elias that says, I do agree that the UI is better, but does need to go way darker in my opinion. I have Photoshop set as a very dark gray, and I find it just makes the artwork pop more. I agree. I don't like the interface to be too light or too dark. It's got to kind of be neutral, because the more neutral it is, the more you're going to be able to focus on the true color of your artwork, because what you're seeing can be changed by the other colors around it. So that's why I'm not really that into like the kind of sepia or the frost, because that's going to introduce a little bit of, it's like the frost especially is so neutral that you might after a while start to believe that it's neutral gray, and then that would influence your perception of everything else. Maybe everything else would look warmer.
But that's why it's nice to have choice rather than
Yeah. The more choices, the better.
I do like the Photoshop kind of dark, almost black.
Yeah.
And I think in a way, that's what I would like. I almost would like an exact replica of that myself. But, I don't want Painter to just become Photoshop.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Obviously. But but yeah, something. The grey that they've got is great. I just want all the elements in that to match that grey.
Yeah.
That we've got now. But I do love the fact that we've got a darker UI. And I do think, for me, we needed that option.